Hey guys, so Lord here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Mythic Legion's Poxxus Wave reveals, brought to us by the fine folks over at Four Horsemen Studios, who hosted their third annual G-Con event yesterday, as of the time I'm posting this video. And I gotta tell you, if you got the time, definitely check out the live stream. It's up here on the YouTubes. I will leave a link to that in the description below. It was really fun. I'm not going to lie. They had the guys from the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast there. Jeremy Gerard was there. Some of the guys from the Mythic Legion's Cabal were there. It was a really awesome experience. I wish I was there. I was there in spirit, I guess, but, you know, it's never the same, right? But with that being said, let's get started kicking things off with the first reveal of the day. The big, bad, green demon lord of the underworld himself, Azahar. Or is it Azahar? Either way, it's Azar and Zazar in their combined form, their true form, as it were, because in the story, they split up into two beings. Well, this guy splits up into two beings when they enter Mythos, but now that Poxxus is back, they are conjoined once again into Azahar, Azahar. I'm just going to warn you up front, I'm going to butcher half these names, I assure you. But this guy is one of my favorites from the wave. They came out swinging for sure. I love the way this guy looks. He is an ogre scale figure too, by the way, so he clocks in at the $60 price point. Comes with a lot of unique accessories, and one thing that this wave is going to focus on is magic effects. So this guy, well, he's not really packing some serious artillery as far as weapons go. He's definitely got a cool looking staff there, so that is super duper cool, and we'll hopefully have the upgraded ogre style hips that they teased during their 4 Horsemen O'Clock live streams over on the 4 Horsemen YouTube channel. But moving on from him, we have Emir Scroll Warder, and this is something people have wanted from this line for the longest time. A little Billy Joel reference for you there. But yeah, we have not gotten any kind of classic D&D style wizards in this line, and we're finally getting them in the Poxxus wave. This guy is part of the Basilia faction. Of course, Azahar was part of the Poxxus faction, and those are the two warring factions in this wave. So this guy is your stereotypical good guy, old man wizard. Comes with some cool magic effects, a really awesome cloak and robe from C. Jessam, who was also on the live stream for a little bit. And of course, when you have a good wizard, you gotta have a bad wizard. And this guy's name is, if I can find it quick, I got the names pulled up on my phone here, but you're gonna have to bear with me, because it is gonna take me some time to find them. Arazak. This is my favorite wizard. I love this dude. He is freaking awesome. This dude definitely listens to Black Sabbath in his free time. Just a little something I popped into the chat during the G-Con event. For those of you who caught that, shout out to you. But this is my favorite of the wizards. I love me an evil wizard, and this guy's no exception. Look at the eyes on this dude. It's freaking awesome, man. They did a killer job with this guy. Definitely one I'm looking forward to picking up. But with that said, with every Mythic Legion's wave, there is one figure that I'm always kind of on, and that is, unfortunately, this guy right here. This guy is another member of Basilia, and his name is, if I can find it quick, his name is Zendu Amathir. Zendu Amathir. He is another good guy wizard. And to be honest, this guy is a little bit generic for my taste. I love the soft goods on him, but if I'm going to pass on any of these figures, which my budget is limited, guys, I can't buy everything. I skipped Krotos and Alithia, and I'm already kicking myself for it. I know I'm going to do the same with this, but if I have to kick one out, it's going to be this guy, because we already got one good guy wizard in this wave, and to be honest, I'm surprised we didn't see a variant of Hera Serpentspire or one of the other characters from Basilia, maybe even a Joran Runeshaper. I know Jeremy Gerard would like to see a version 2 of him. And now we have probably one of the very few witch characters, or witch-like characters, I'm okay with. Because she's got one of the coolest effect pieces. We got Thrace Wraith something. Wraithaler. And she is freaking awesome, dude. I don't know what species she is because they didn't get into the bios too much during the stream. But she is not a vampire. I believe she's probably closer to what Poxxus is, kind of like a zombie, undead type character. Makes me curious if we're going to see the Hagnon head reused. I don't know if that's too unique or not. But now we have one of my favorites from the wave. I believe his name is Tharnog, the orc shaman who introduces a new body type into the line. This guy introduces the brute body type, and there are two brutes in this wave, although I would argue they're not exactly brutes, but I'm sure they could beat the snout out of you if they wanted to. I mean, just look at them. But the brute is a quote-unquote new body, that is, from the waist down anyways. We've seen some of these parts before in Alithia. The centaur has the torso and the arms and whatnot, and this guy and the next figure we're going to talk about utilize those parts and bring in some new legs. So that is cool. Always nice to have a new body type. These guys are going to retail for $47 each, the brute figures. And honestly, I'd like to see more orcs on that body. But now we move on to one of my absolute favorite characters from this reveal. We have Kalazar, a djinn. We're getting genies, guys. That's pretty cool. Or something close to genies anyways. I don't know. All you got to do is put like a serpent tail on this thing instead of legs, and it's a genie, right? He comes with a lamp, for crying out loud. It's got to be close. It's got to be close. But with that being said, I got to give a shout out to Patrick of the Mythic Legions Cabal, because he did a djinn custom a couple of years ago, and I have a feeling that was the inspiration for this figure. Even though I know the Four Horsemen like to do stuff in advance, he did a pretty awesome job with his custom, so I'm going to give credit where it's due here. And I got to give credit to, I believe her name is Sherry, Four Horsemen Studios, because she is an amazing painter. Oh my god, I would love to have her custom paint some things for myself, but alas, she does not take commissions because she's constantly working on this awesome toy line here. And I forgot to mention, all the wizards, including the female wizard character, are all $37 a piece. But now we have something that a lot of people have wanted. Cornboy kind of teased it at the beginning. There was not going to be a dragon in this way, but there was going to be a dragon in some way or another. Not in the sense of it's a giant fire-breathing dragon, but we got a Dragonborn. And Dragonborn is something that's really popular in RPGs. And this guy's name is Arakagor. And I believe he's named after Chris, the guy who handles shipping over at Four Horsemen Studios, for those of you who know. Or don't know, I should say. I've talked about him a couple of times on my videos because he's helped your boy out on numerous occasions. Because let's just say I don't have the best luck with things. But really cool figure. Had a tail. Had a giant sword with a flame effect. I know he's not on screen right now, but I got to talk about him a little bit more. Talk about this guy in a minute. And he utilizes some of the parts from... crap. I forgot his name. Karagar. Shoot. The four-armed lizard dude from Cosmic Legions. He uses some of those parts. But now we have Poxxus' ride. Flogus. Fluky. I don't... Sounds like the flu, to be honest with you. Kragnar. That's his name. The four-armed lizard dude. One of the couple I actually bought. And I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. But now we got Flogus, whatever it is. He is the zombified steed of the one who stands before you, Poxxus himself. That's right, we're finally getting Poxxus. And he's got a bug motif going on, which I think is kind of interesting. Because he's not an insect type character like the Sphexians from Cosmic Legions. No. He is a zombie looking Lich King guy with some bug elements growing out of his back because they're playing off the aspect of, you know, how mosquitoes can sometimes spread disease and whatnot. They're playing with that, which I think is cool. It's different. But to be honest, I don't think I'm going to display this guy with the wings. I think I would rather have like a cape or something for him. Which, since this is Mythic Legions, that's easy to do. So, you know, if you like the wings, display them with the wings. But if you're like me and are kind of... I'm 50-50 on him right now. Maybe my opinion will change when I have him in hand. But we'll see. But there he is with his mighty steed. Well, not so mighty. I mean, look at that thing. Give that guy a sandwich. Holy crap. But really solid wave. I gotta say, I think I was more impressed with the Alethea wave last year, but that's just personal preference. I'm sure all my opinions of these figures will change once we have them in hand. But I feel like we got more characters in Alethea. We got some variants. We got a few steeds. We got some different body types, like various body types, not new ones per se. And we did get some here. We got the Brute. We got a couple of Ogre scale figures. We got one horse. We got the Rider, 4-set horse. And we got some basic figures. And if you want the all-in, it's going to run you about $480. Not sure what tax and shipping are going to be, but that's not bad. There's also some accessory packs, which I didn't grab pictures of because I don't buy those. So, and they're pretty much just things that you get with the figures anyways. They're just packed extra. So, with that being said, that is Poxxus, man, in the books. It's revealed. It's up for pre-order right now. I will leave a link to Store Horseman so you can go get yourself some Poxxus. Don't miss out on this wave. I always say pass up a Mythic Legions figure at your own peril. I'm already kicking myself for Krotos, as I said before. I wanted him, but I just didn't have the money at the time. Same with the one wizard character in this wave. I like it, but I'm not in love with it. I'm going to be honest with you. And quite honestly, I would have liked a variant maybe of Hera Serpent Spire. I think that would have been a little bit... It would have added a little bit of variety. At least a female wizard for the good guys, right? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting some more reviews as usual. I'm not going to be doing any today. I'm just going to post this today because this is a big deal for my channel. Mythic Legions is kind of my bread and butter when it comes to action figure reviews. It's that, Spawn, Gargoyles, stuff like that. So, you know, I had to make a video talking about the reveals. Mythic Legions is something near and dear to me. I've loved the line since I got into it way back in the Advent of Decay days. So, yes, I did miss out on quite a bit of figures, and I'm hoping to maybe get those in the next All-Star wave. Can we have Azar in that wave, please? Maybe? At least put him in the poll. I'll vote for him, because I don't have him. That's the yellow demon. We got Zazar in 3.0. It'd be nice to get Azar, because now that we have as a Hazar, whatever his name is, we can finally complete the triad of demons. So with that being said, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload more content to the channel. And if you haven't already, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions. And also don't forget to check out the Mythic Legions Cabal over on Facebook and or Instagram. But as always, keep the comments civil because the world sucks enough as it is, especially if you're like me and can't make it to Legions Con tomorrow. I wish I could have made it, but, you know, funds and the fact that I live with people with underlying health conditions kind of put a kibosh in that. I would really like to go next year, though, because it's going to be Necronominous, baby! With that being said, also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload more content to the channel. If I didn't already say that already. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. But if I did, I apologize for being redundant. I'm just on the high of all the awesome Mythic Legions news that's going on right now. I wish I could be a Legions Con with the rest of you guys, but again, I'll be there in spirit, even though it's not the same. And until next time, With all that said, I'll catch you guys later.